Alright, space enthusiasts, gather round. Today we're diving into a tale of perseverance, innovation, and redemption. Yep, we're talking about NASA's Starliner and its upcoming 2026 redemption flight. Now let's rewind for a moment. The failed test flight of Boeing's Starliner spacecraft was nothing short of dramatic. NASA astronauts were trapped on the ISS for a long 9 months. But guess what? That was not the end of the story. NASA has not given up on this ambitious project. Nope, they're already plotting the next test flight. Picture this, June 5, 2024. The Starliner, with astronauts Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams on board, launched towards the ISS. But disaster struck. 5 engines malfunctioned, and a helium leak was detected mid-mission. Risk analysis led NASA to decide against bringing the crew back on the Starliner. Enter SpaceX's Crew Dragon capsule, which swooped in and successfully evacuated our brave astronauts. But here's the kicker, NASA's giving Starliner another chance. According to Commercial Flight Program Manager Steve Stitch, the next test flight aims to test propulsion system modifications that Boeing is already scrutinizing on Earth. If these tests are successful, Starliner might soon join Crew Dragon in the ISS crew rotation schedule. Exciting, right? Let's talk numbers. In 2014, NASA awarded contracts to Boeing and SpaceX $4.3 billion for Boeing and $2.6 billion for SpaceX to build spacecraft capable of ferrying humans to the ISS. Fast forward 10 years, and only SpaceX's Crew Dragon has fully met the mark with 10 successful missions. Boeing's efforts? Well, they've been deemed failures. This led NASA to temporarily rely solely on SpaceX. For instance, Dragon delivered the Crew 10 mission members to the ISS in March 2024. But competition is crucial. NASA stresses that having 2 private spacecraft ensures safety and flexibility. Now why isn't NASA abandoning Starliner? Simple, they don't want to be dependent on just one supplier. NASA explains that having 2 private spacecraft will reduce their reliance on a single entity. Starliner must now fix its engine issues and prove its reliability in the unforgiving environment of space. If the next unmanned flight is a success, Boeing will get the green light for a manned mission. This will enable them to finally fulfill their contractual obligations and join SpaceX in the commercial space transportation market. Although Starliner's credibility has taken a hit, NASA believes that with the right fixes, it can stand toe-to-toe with Dragon. Whether Boeing will rise to the occasion is a question that will be answered in the coming years. The next Starliner flight could take place in early 2026, but the exact dates will hinge on test results. So, if you're as excited as I am about the future of space travel, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more out-of-this-world content. Until next time, keep looking up.